When we speak about empowerment, we wish you to notice that it is not on a spiritual level that you need empowerment, dear ones. It is not on a multi-dimensional level that you need empowerment. For is it not so that even those with highly advanced skills in the healing field or the teaching field, for instance, those who have accumulated much knowledge and wisdom within the spiritual spheres, even those are not necessarily leading empowered lives. They are not necessarily in empowered relationships. They are not necessarily empowered when it comes to abundance. They are not necessarily leading lives of pure flowing joy and abundant bliss. For you may be activated in terms of higher dimensional skills and may be highly advanced in the spiritual realms, but you will not be empowered in your personality self and your experience of life if this sense of empowerment does not come into you as a person. We differentiate between personality self and higher self. Your personality self is sometimes referred to as ego. And ego usually has negative connotations, but the personality self is what it is. It is you, with your uniqueness in terms of what you look like physically, how your physical body operates, whether it is strong or weak, whether you are tall or short, whether you consider yourself handsome, beautiful, or less than that. It includes your personality itself, that which is natural. We are not talking about your mental and emotional state at any one point. We are talking about the way you are and have always been, in terms of being loud or quiet, in terms of being active or passive, in terms of being a natural leader or a natural follower or a natural collaborator. There are these parts of your personality that are natural, and you may attempt to force yourself out of your quietness, but it will always be there to some extent if that is a natural part of your personality. And of course, your thoughts, which accumulate into beliefs, and your emotions, which are associated with your thoughts and beliefs, these are in any one moment creating that package which we call personality self. And from this package of mind, body, emotions, you are constantly emitting energy out into the world, and you are constantly therefore attracting a similar energy back into your life experience. And so you must differentiate between your natural personality self and then the thoughts and beliefs that you have accrued during your experience of this embodiment on your planet. Is it not so that these beliefs have been influenced by your parents, by your teachers, by the religious leaders that have entered and left your life experience, by your friends, your neighbors, your colleagues, by your society, by the collective consciousness of your particular country? For countries and nationalities themselves have their own way of being that gets ingrained into an individual also. That is why traveling and being out of your comfort zone is so useful to human beings, for it is one of the ways of opening you outside of the box. And so we ask this question now. What is it that leads to disempowerment in any individual's life? Here we are coming to the crux of the matter, for there is a two-way flow. You are energy beings. You are absolutely energy beings through and through. Your thoughts are energy. The feelings that are created by your thoughts are energy also. And yes, the thoughts and beliefs that you are emitting are creating a particular energy which attracts back into your reality more of the same. And what we want you to understand is that this is happening on a personality self, and that only those spiritual beings so highly advanced that they have moved into Christ consciousness are not dealing with their personality self aspects. And those beings may therefore choose to ascend into the higher dimensions and transmit from there, as have many yogis, siddhis, and ascended masters, and whole star races have simply shifted out of a physical realm and into a non-physical realm because they have moved fully into a higher consciousness. This is what you are moving towards. But for the moment, all of you, even those the most spiritually wise, are always dealing with your personality selves and the thought and emotional bundles that you are creating and emitting out to the world, which are therefore attracting into your world more of the same. And these are leading you into empowerment or into disempowerment. And sometimes there is a zigzag where you move from the one to the other, from the one to the other. And this you are truly aware of, are you not? That there are days, hours, weeks, or months, as the case may be, where you are truly in your power, where you are feeling good within yourself. You are singing the James Brown song, I Feel Good. You are singing this within your consciousness, and it is emitting out from your being, and you are therefore attracting towards yourselves more of that goodness, more things that make you feel good. When you emanate positivity, you attract positivity. It is for this reason that we repeat over and over ad infinitum that what you wish to manifest in your life is what you need to focus on. Focus on what you like and not what you don't like. Focus on what you want and not on what you don't want. Focus on what feels good and not on what does not feel good, and so forth. And so we ask you a truly fundamental question within this two-way discussion now, and that is, what can you do? What can you do to change your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions so that you emit positivity?
Affirmations.
Affirmations are one of the keys, and they work only if you are able to believe what you are affirming. Affirmations which are dead, flat, and have no positivity of emotions or enthusiasm within them will do very little to reprogram you out of a negative thought and belief pattern and into a positive. For instance, if you are in a state of lack in terms of money and abundance in your life, and you notice that your predominant thought is, I never have enough, there never is enough, you may decide to affirm, there is enough for everyone, or I trust that there will always be enough in the present moment. But if you affirm, I trust that there will always be enough. There will always be enough. I trust that there will always be enough. And you are like a robot. If you are like a robot within your affirmations and there is no joy, there is no lightness, there is no openness, there is no desire to change, there is no true desire to heal, open, and change your own being and your life, the affirmations will be to little avail. And so affirmations are a way of retraining or reprogramming those thoughts and beliefs that do not serve you. And so this is one path that leads you into positivity. We ask for more.
Visualization.
This is absolutely part of an intelligent manifestation process. You may do either or both. You may use an affirmation such as, I joyfully and easily manifest the perfect car for me in the perfect timing for my highest good. And you may visualize this perfect car in the color of your choosing and visualize yourself driving in this car and feeling such joy, such gratitude, such abundance. And it is also true that simply the visualization accompanied by trust and joy will work on its own, and that simply the affirmation uttered in trust and joy will work on its own, and the double whammy of the two will work even faster and more effectively. Usually, visualization assists you to move into a space where you truly can believe that that thing is coming your way. And we ask for more.
Watching my thoughts.
We are dubious about how much watching your thoughts will have a positive effect. It is true that if you can catch your negative thoughts, and if you are diligent enough to then use a reprogramming method to snap yourself out of that, then yes, this will work. But from our perspective, as we watch all of you humans on this planet in operation, most of the time, watching your thoughts and catching negative ones tends to make you feel guilty, depressed, etc. What we are seeking for in our questioning is the most obvious in terms of what we have taught you already, and that is that it is your chakric wheels, dear ones. It is your chakric wheels that are emanating this energy out from you, and that are attracting more of the same, depending on what your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions are about. If your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions are about personal relationships, this is the heart chakra, is it not? If it is about expressing yourself and speaking and being heard, it is the throat. If it is about your physical body, your health, your safety in your body, then it is your belly chakra, and so forth. The different aspects of your consciousness are affecting and being affected by the state of energy and empowerment of your chakric wheels. And so pranayama and kriya is one of the most useful ways to step into empowerment, for when you use it, you naturally raise your vibration and come into a state of integrity in terms of your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and emotions. And therefore you are able to reprogram yourself more easily and joyfully, for you are naturally already in a high vibration. From our perspective, when humans work only with their thoughts and beliefs and simply try hard to forgive others, to move into forgiveness, believing that this is hard work and that with a lot of practice in terms of forgiveness they will eventually get into that positivity that they are seeking, that this is a long and arduous path. But if there are practices that you can use that bring you into a spontaneous feeling and experience of yourself as love, yourself as open, yourself as expansive, then it is extremely easy in that heightened, expanded state to move into a state of empowerment. And so we will do a practice with you now that assists you in this way, and we hope you enjoy it.